suspect on board. Leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that. Forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Put your phone down. We gonna hit
Mission complete. I know we can do better next time.
Oh, yeah, we working.
Oh, I'm trying to get right to jail.
The NGO that asked us to rescue wild animals isn't ready to take them in yet. So we had no choice but to build an animal conservation platform. The NGO said they'll cover all expenses, including the day-to-day housing and feeding costs. If you're interested, take the chopper over and have a look. Boss, a certain scientist has contacted us, wanting to defect from the east. His name? He's Emmerich. That's right. The man we knew as Huey. We suspect he was complicit in the attack on Mother Base 9 years ago. He was working with Cypher. I've been waiting a long time for this. So I say, let's help Emmerich defect. Once he's here, we can sit down and catch up on old times. Emmerich is currently at Sorak Power Plant. This is our chance. Boss, head for the power plant.
Can you even hear me?
For me? Hold on, let me scoot to the edge. Let me scoot all the way to the edge. Come on. Come down. I'm sorry. I'm sinking in right now. Right, man.
What?
You good?
you hear me?
You gotta extract him.
Like, what the fuck? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my god.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I tried to say both of them. Look, you know how you can swipe on your phone?
Yeah.
I tried to say both. Like, I did a little swipe. My phone typed in bitch.
Bit.
No, it typed in bitch, but I tried off and delete it. You feel me? This shit funny as fuck. My phone funny as fuck.
Some shit you would say.
Yep.
They know what you would say, cool.
Can you hear me?
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Alright.
This is B-Quad.
I can hear you,
I'm
but I
stationed
didn't. I
at
thought you
LZ.
couldn't hear me. Alright. I ain't never give you a phone.
Gaining altitude. Departing. Time for the mission. Get ready.
Yeah. I'm talking about the game.
Oh, I'm gonna jump leader. I don't think I ever been over here. Let's go over here.
Ocelot said the number of private forces is increasing, and they've modeled themselves after us. They're a far cry from the likes of us. But why? 9 years ago we made enemies of the world as a nuclear-equipped force, independent of ideology or state.
Yes. Sooner or later, the real UN would have stepped in.
So why are they giving these PFs free reign?
That's our fault, too.
What do you mean?
What happened 9 years ago was a real problem for a lot of people. An organization as big as ours, with our facilities, was wiped off the map. Not an easy thing to hide. But if our existence came to light, so would the names of our clients.
Damn,
We
how
had
the fuck you
contracts
die?
all over, east and west, from superpowers
Hey,
to banana
man.
republics. The lot. Our clients
I'm
denied
afraid
all
it's like a
association
bomb or
with the
some
likes of
shit.
us. They had to make sure things didn't
Somebody.
blow up on them.
Cause I
But
was
at
right
the same
next to that
time,
nigga.
they missed us. They really missed
You
us.
playing
The
with?
demand for armies for hire was as strong as ever.
This girl
The
named
international
Kelly.
community turned a blind eye to what happened to us, despite still needing people who could do our jobs. History couldn't afford to lose us. As soon as we were gone, they needed a replacement. So private forces spread everywhere. And they're all just a phone call away.
But still,
I know. PFs are totally different from what we envisioned. Nation states, revolutionaries, terrorists. They have a lot of clients, and Cypher is one of them. Cypher stays anonymous, but I know their work when I see it. In the eyes of those clients, the world's PFs are all just expendable pawns. The clients don't have to worry about losing their own men. Nobody knows they're involved, and PFs are cheap. In short, the world is chewing up soldiers and spitting them out. Even some of the old Mother Base's survivors are still working for PFs. Some guys created their own smaller forces. Others were taken on by emerging PFs. Everybody's gone their separate ways. But none of them are living their dream, because they're not fighting with you. Of course, I tried to headhunt as many of them as I could for Diamond Dogs. It was all a waste of time. They said they weren't interested without you to lead them, but now you're back. and everything's gonna change. We'll unite all private forces under you, transcending nations and economies. What is a nation? Just a patch of dirt. The bonds among us will surpass nations, and that's what'll put the world under our control. We'll establish a new kind of country, redefine the very concept of it. Even Cypher will be below us, an extraterritorial federation of military nations, the United States of Force. Once word of Big Boss's return starts traveling, that'll be our true deterrent against Cypher. In other words, no one will dare to come gunning for you.
How do you figure?
Cypher lacks a large-scale fighting force. PFs are the perfect tool for them. But those PFs revere you, the legendary Big Boss. If Cypher killed you now, they wouldn't take it lying down. Maybe they'd even go looking for revenge, but they definitely wouldn't keep doing Cypher's dirty work, even if it put their lives at stake. That's why it's no longer a benefit to Cypher to get rid of you. The very fact that you're alive is our greatest defense against Cypher.
Nice to know. It'll buy us some time while we get back to full strength.
Just keep in mind that what I'm saying is generalizing a lot. In practice, the PFs around the world don't know your face. Just declaring that you're Big Boss won't be enough to convince them. And if they see you as an enemy, they'll come at you with everything they've got.
Some hero.
That's why you need to bring them back to Mother Base. Show them on your terms that you really are the one and only Big Boss. Once you've proven that, they won't hesitate to join us.
Where your bun in it? I'm gonna give you a bun.